and wanted to pop on real quick. A couple things. Market's down. You'll hear people say we're filling gaps. That's 69, 68 level. That's very possible, and we could definitely go lower from here. But also, we have quite a bit of shorts coming in at this moment. So that's something to think about. 71,000 I'm seeing, 72 and 73. So they were all at 73 and they're moving them down, right? The market goes down like this. And as I say, right, God, I see so many, since I said that yesterday, as I pay more attention, everyone says right when they make a statement. It's kind of funny. So we're gonna see a little volatility today. Some of the stuff I bought over the weekend and the end of last week has dropped significantly. And I'm loving it right now. I'm not one who's like, oh, these are gifts. They are, but I don't typically talk about that. You have to excuse me. I got some people coming about here. Morning. How are you? So, as I was saying, we're going to see a little volatility today. And the ones that I bought, I'm actually happy because I want to load up. I bought some Ondo, paid a little too much. Need to even that out. So I just bought some more. And I'm hoping AIOZ. Hey, brother. Hi, Nay. I'm hoping AIOZ drops into like the 70 area because I have 10K waiting for it. Nice sunny day over there, and only market is red. Yeah, that's the truth. Where are you from? So it's actually about 53, but I have a bald head, so just got done with my run. I need to cover it. Need to shave too. Just shaved the beard a couple weeks ago, and got to trim it up. You get used to not shaving for 4 months, and you forget how much you hate a razor. Luckily, my work, it's remote, so I have it kind of easy. Sometimes a ton of interaction, sometimes not. So where are you reaching in, and is the wind killing it here? Because it's windy as hell. I'll wait for your reply, but I think we're going to see a lot of volatility, and that's good. Take advantage. A lot of people that you listen to are selling off, and before the halving, and they want to buy back later. I am not doing anything like that. I'm buying more, but I have a ton of dry powder where if we have a post-halving big correction, you can bet I'm in. What I am hearing from some, hate to say it, but idiots out there, especially the biggest idiot, BitBoy, is he's ragging on someone this morning. He liked his videos, but he was doing predictions from different part of the world. It's nighttime over here. That's day. PS following you since a few weeks. Well, good. You follow me on the crypto side or on the health or vegan side? What he was complaining about, big old BitBoy, I advise not listening to him. He was complaining that this one crypto YouTuber that he reviewed only goes over the same 5 coins. You know what? There's nothing wrong with that in a sense. We all want how you're gonna buying your advice on coin. Okay, perfect. Well then, hear me on this, brother and sisters. You do not, a sure way not to make money in the market that we're in and heading into the bull market is trying to chase every coin. You should be in on your major projects by now. I've been in for 2 years and some of them 7 years, like XRP, Cardano, and a bunch of other ones. But I've been loading up over the last few months, really since last year, on not as many newer projects. I've been adding some over the last, since December, like PNG and a couple other ones, Cody. Maybe Cody I got in October, but there's nothing wrong to have a core. I believe in diversification. I have about 40 some projects. That's a little crazy. And a lot of people say that's too many because you can't handle all that and you can't keep track of it. You can't keep track of that. Maybe you can't keep track of a couple hundred, but even if I had 100 projects, it's your money. You're going to take the time to keep track of it. I would disagree with BitBoy in complaining and criticizing and making fun of someone who just kind of goes over 5 coins constantly. Guess what? He probably believes in those projects like I do in many of mine, like Ondo, AIOZ, PNG. I could keep going. And, Koval, Polyswarm, a bunch of other ones. And so those are the ones that I keep adding to. I'll add a few new projects here and there, but I'm not adding memes or any shit coins like that. And so there's nothing wrong to keep digging into what your core is, right? If it's 5 projects, 10 projects, you do not want to listen to a YouTuber who is constantly saying, you're going to make millions with this. You're going to make like a crypto banter, Altcoin Daily is worthless with that. They give you news, but it's usually 2 days old. So do not trust the people who are saying, this is going to make you rich. This is going to make you rich and constantly throwing new coins at you. That is not going to work because you're going to be doing a couple hundred here, a couple thousand here, and you're going to be spreading it out and constantly chasing the new projects. And you're going to watch the other ones skyrocket when your newer one is lagging, right? I saw so many people the last bull market would contact me, and it was before I started a YouTube channel, just people in the market that I communicate with saying, why is my project not going up? Why is this not going up? I sold this to get into this. Well, that's why you're chasing it. So there's nothing wrong in having a core base, whether it's 3 coins or 20 coins or 40 coins, and constantly DCing and accumulating more if you fully believe in that. Now a new project comes out and you like it, or not necessarily a new project, but something comes like listed on Coinbase or something, that's where I buy. Coinbase, Kook, Kraken. I don't do the DEXs. I used to, I just don't need to. I take enough risk. And I have enough, I have millions of dollars in the market, I'm good. I'm not 20 or 30 where I'm still putting up a ton of risk. But I'm heavily diversified between this real estate and equities and crypto. Heaviest in crypto. But I don't have a mortgage. I pay cash for my house. I haven't had ever had a mortgage. I paid. I have a family of 5, and I paid cash when I was 40 for it. The house before that in Chicago, same deal. I paid cash for that. It was $375,000, and I sold it for $680,000. So, that's real estate for you. I don't believe in heavily investing in real estate because there's different factors that I can go into. I believe crypto is a much better investment for you, riskier but better in regards to returns. So, my point being, there's nothing wrong with listening to some guys who kind of have a core of what they're into. I mean, there's certain channels that just talk about ADA. There's certain channels that just talk about XRP. There's certain channels that just talk about Bitcoin. And if that's what you're into, that's great. That's great. Don't listen to them if you don't want. But if you want deep news on XRP, deep news on Cardano, so on and so forth, you listen to those guys. I used to, back in the day, listen to the Working Money channel. He was the guy who only focused on XRP. And like me, you're probably getting sick of me and my voice, but you just get sick of people, and then you get annoyed with XRP with all the good news that would come out, and it would never do anything to the price. And this is back when I was buying XRP at 17 cents, 20 cents, 16 cents. So, yeah. Anyways, I was, as I was running, I was listening to that, and I just can't listen to that guy at all. Market. Get back to the market real quick. You have any questions, Nay? It's red. If you have dry powder, it's worth a look into. I've got my finger back on the trigger, and I'm ready to pull it for certain projects. I definitely have 10K waiting for Ondo and another 10K waiting for AIOZ. I did put something out there. Should I do 10K in AIOZ? Velo or Ondo. I might do all, because I've been slowly buying more and more of every one of them except for AIOZ. AIOZ, I'm in at a penny, so it's hard. It's hard to buy something at 86 cents or 83 cents when you have so much of it at a penny. It's my biggest win this market. I just wish I would have, spent a couple $100,000 on it, but I have no complaints where it's at. I think it's a great buy. A lot of people like Josh at Discover Crypto are out of the AI narrative. What are your thoughts on Kaspa? Not for me. I think Kaspa's an okay play. It's had its run. I believe if we get a parabolic run in alts, first we have to do it in Bitcoin. We didn't get it last bull run. We did not get a parabolic altcoin market. We got a significant one, but not a true parabolic run. I mean, we got a significant one like when what's his name, Mark Zuckerberg came on and talked about metaverse. The Decentraland shot from 66 cents all the way up to like $3. So that's parabolic on that. So we're just having slight rallies, and then certain coins like AIOZ over time, just percent in a day, 300% in a week. I think Kaspa will be a decent play for this bull run. I'm not in it, and I'm not getting it. I think it's gone from 4 cents to wherever it is now, 13. I don't even watch Kaspa because I never had any intentions of buying it. I think if you own it, it's worth holding, my personal opinion. Do you own it? Depending on how much money you want to invest and how much you have in it, I think the ones that I've been talking about are they're going to take some time, better plays. If you look at some of my videos on a little, okay. Some of the smaller plays that are a little risky, Polyswarm, Benki. If Avalanche takes off, Benki is gonna shoot up. Already has done well. Koval, I have a ton of that at below a penny. All these I own below a penny, and I've been hurting my average, accumulating a lot more, but that's okay. I have faith in it. Some of these I have a million of, which shouldn't take. It's like 10 grand, 12 grand to get into them. You can get. At a penny, 100,000 or something for $1,000. Goes from a penny to, you got to look at the circulating supply. You bought Benki. Oh, good. Where'd you get in at? Good, bro. Yeah, you got to be patient with it. I keep buying more and more. I said I'm done, but I keep buying more and more. I can't help it. Because, look, the whole market's risky. It could all go to zero if the economic fragility changes, right? We have CPI coming out. If people are getting spooked by interest rates scares of Powell not lowering interest rates, a lot is hinging on that. If inflation data is up this week, we're going to have even more volatility. So we got to keep that in mind. Depending on how much money you have, we buy when it dips down a little bit. I bought more Benki yesterday. I'll buy anywhere from $500 to $25 at a time, constantly. Sometimes I'll buy $50 and I won't like the number that it's at. I want to round it up. I'll buy another $25. That doesn't sound like a lot, but I do it constantly. 25, 50, 100, 125, 117. I do all this type of stuff on all my projects, except for the ones that are bigger. Like the Aves, Quants, Solana. I'm not even a Solana fan. Sorry about the wind. Not even a Solana fan, but I believe we could get a few $100s out of it. And that'll be about $60K in my pocket. I'm in it like $70, something like that. So I could sell it now and be fine, but why? It's not going to $70 anytime soon. Unless we have a serious $30, $40 crash like many people say we're going to post-halving. We could. I won't be buying Solana then. Bonk. Yeah, I own Bonk. It's the only meme coin I own. I bought it at 0.0000013 or something like that. Right when it was listed on Coinbase. I would not buy it at all. Where it's at, it's lost. Everything's about momentum and hype. Bonk has no hype anymore. So I own it because I'm in the money on it, but I didn't buy enough of it. I think I spent $1,000. 1,500. So I'm up on it, but I think it's at 0.00022 right now. I don't advise buying it. I don't advise buying any meme coins personally. I think you can make money on them. That's just not my world and not what I play with. That type of thing was back in the day when I was trading equities, 30 some years ago on the floor. That's the Chicago Board of Trade in Chicago. If you're in Bonk, cool. I would not waste your money on it. I'd buy more Benki. I'd buy more smaller projects like that. I'd buy Velodrome. I'd buy, wait for Aerodrome to come down a little more. It's pushing up a little hard. But me personally, I would not buy any memes. I was tempted to buy Doge in the bear market. I should have. But I just don't like, and it doesn't even matter about the utility right now. This is all hype. It's all speculation, let's be honest. The only thing that has value is Bitcoin. And that's just perceived value. I never recommend buying any memes, even though I'm missing out on a ton of money. I don't do the bridges. I don't do the DEXs. I don't do the airdrops. I don't even stake. I used to. I'm in a different place. And so there's definitely other channels out there, Lark and other people who can help with that. That'll never be my bag. It's past. I'm doing perfect. I kind of talk about what is successful for me and what I'm seeing success in. I'm not going to talk about things that I don't know a ton about, or I have no interest in. There's a billion channels you could, I want to do what I know. I want to give advice on what I know and what I've seen, because I don't want to hurt anyone. That's why I started this channel. I don't even know when I started, December or something, just to help. That's honest to God truth. That's why I've turned down about 10 sponsors already, trying to help my channel grow, and they want to pay me this and that. I'm not doing it. There's only a couple sponsors I would do. That would be AIOT, Ondo, Velo, a couple others. Those are the only ones I would do, and I've been in communication a little bit with Ondo. They're great guys. I really don't need it, and I will only do it go by something I truly believe in. So in regards to Bonk, I have it. It was more like, hey, let's just throw it in this. I can have one meme coin in my portfolio. And I don't think it's going to do great. Now, if we get a serious bull market, it'll pop. But if you're asking me if you should buy it, you got to make that call. If I was you, Nye, or Aram, that's a different person. I would not. Where are you from, Aaron? And how's the sound? I'm kind of walking after my workout outside. Curious, is it as bad as I think it will be? I don't know if there's a delay or not. India, bless your heart. I have a lot of Indian brothers and sisters actually where I live. A lot of them, my neighbors, they bring me over some good Indian food. I try windy in the background. Still sounds clear. All right, cool. After Bitcoin halving this month, yeah, we're gonna have to see what happens. Look, everyone's gonna tell you different things about the Bitcoin halving. Nobody knows what's gonna happen. We could have a post sell-off. We could have a pre-sell-off, which we've been having. Let's be honest. This has been an accumulation phase. I hope you guys have been accumulating over the last couple weeks. We don't know what's going to happen after. If economic, I'll give you, and it all relies on America. I hate to say that, but it's true. That's what spooks the markets. You have to understand the stock market, equities market in America have been down over the last couple weeks, and crypto follows that. So one thing to consider, as I said before, if we have good economic news over the next month, meaning we see a little sign of inflation staying the same or coming down a little bit. If it goes up big time, which it still is up, that'll spook the market. If we have no other drama, no other wars, we don't see the economy doing. The sad thing is, if the economy shows that it's doing incredible, that's bad for the market right now. It's reversed just because of interest rates. They want to lower interest rates, meaning the investors, all of us, and start printing money again, which drives up inflation. So the Fed is scared to lower it too quickly because that will get us to inflationary status and hit it up more. So if none of that happens and we're in a perfect spot, you will see Bitcoin rise up. And if we hit the shorts at 71, 72, 73,000, I believe we have some now shorts at 71K, we will liquidate them and it'll pop us up pretty good quickly because there's not a ton right now between 75 and 80,000. So if we hit 80,000, things will start over again. So may I know my exit plan? Great. I was going to do a video about that. I got a while for my exit plan. Okay. That's why I'm on this. Am I connected again? Can you guys hear me? Why am I going to sell AIOZ when I'm in it at a penny and it's probably going to get to $3 and it's been to $1.09 and I'm up like $400,000 on it? Well, I'll give you an example. AIOZ is not a great example, but I want profits. So when I see in the heat of the market, when your friends start calling you in India and saying, hey, Arun, tell me about crypto again. Oh, I want to buy this. When you start seeing people on TV saying crypto, 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 and you're seeing all these commercials, and Matt Damon here in America does another commercial for crypto.com, and the Coinbase app is #1 in the App Store, that's time to start exiting. Bitcoin, in my personal belief, it's going to be hard to get up above 100K. I'm not a believer in $300,000 Bitcoin this run, not at all. So you would ask, why don't I sell my Bitcoin? Because it's never going to see 8,000 again. So I might as well hold it forever. I'm not selling it. I'm just not going to sell it. Let's say you have something. Let's say you have $1,000 of something at $10. It goes to $100 and you believe in this project. Let's say it's Ethereum. Just bear with me. So you have one of them for $100. Let's do that. Goes to 1,000. You sell it at 1,000. And when you think is the height of the bull market, you just made $900. You got to take out $300 for taxes. Bring it back. We're in the bear market. You still have faith in Ethereum. It's $100 again because we're in the bear market. It's going down 90%. Sorry, just is. Maybe not ETH, but every other alt will. Anywhere from 50 to 90%. You can, if you still have faith in it, then you can buy that $100 just turned into, after taxes and everything, maybe $600. You could buy 6 more. So that $100, and you should take out some profits. So take a couple $100. So that's my theory. Sell everything, all my alts, all of them. Because let's take AIOZ that I have at a penny, and let's say it goes to $3 and I exit. And in the bear market, it only goes down to $1 or 50 cents. And you're gonna be like, oh, why the heck wouldn't you still are in at a penny? Well, who knows if it's ever gonna get back to $3. The AI narrative could be dead for the next bull run. So take your profits. And I will be, if you need from me, I will be telling you when I'm selling, 100%. Unless I really get sick of doing this, I'll be doing videos. Like I said, I'm not doing anything to get money from anyone. I'm doing it to share what I know. If you have to choose on Velo or an Arrow on current price, which one would you choose? Great question. Velo. I'm not saying Arrow's not going to go. Arrow's going to go up faster, but I have a ton of Velo. I bought it at 8 cents. Same with Arrow, and 40 cents for Arrow as well. It would be Velo all the way. I don't know where it's at right now because I can't do it on the phone, I believe, but Velo all the way. I bought a bunch more when it went down to 23 cents, 17 cents before it popped up. Because if Arrow hits, $2.50, $3, guess what's going to follow it? Velo. Velo's the big brother. Arrow's a fork of Velo. Unfortunately, I don't like Velo's tokenomics as much. They have a bigger supply, and they have a big unlocks, to come out. And I was trying to do research on that over the last couple of weeks, and it's I don't know how it's going to be distributed, so that concerns me a little bit. I'm trying to dig in deeper, but you know, they have quite a bit of supply that needs to be unlocked, but it's for distribution. So yeah, that's what I would do for sure, Velo, me. And that's what I've been doing. If Errol drops to $1, I will buy $10,000 worth for sure. But I think Velo will follow, because people who, like, you know, the question you just asked me, right? I missed Arrow. What's the next best thing? Velo. So that's what I would do. It's cheaper. I think the market cap's it's much lower. I think it's 100 million versus 600 or 700 million, something like that, if I recall. But I have them both. I think Velo, I think I have 100,000 of. Wish I bought more at 8 cents, but you know, it popped up to 11 cents, and you know, I tried to buy on Coinbase and it screwed up, and my first trade was at 11 cents, then it dropped down, I bought at 8 more, then popped up to 23, 31, dropped back down, or no, 21, dropped back down to 17, I bought a bunch of 17, popped up to 31, dropped back down, I bought more. That's DCAing for you. So I'm gonna hop off in a minute. Got done with my run, gotta work out. Good to know you, by the way. Yeah, good to know you. Peace to you, brother. Yeah, no, it's okay. If you have, you know, people interested in your country, get them involved with me if you could. I'm not quitting. I was gonna the other week and just focus on the vegan portion, which is my main passion. I mean, my family's my passion, but they're all growing up. But, you know, doesn't seem like there's a ton of vegan channels out there. I do enough of my vegan activism out here. I would love to talk to more people about it, but I also don't want to drive away my crypto brothers and sisters. So if you could share, it's okay. 1, 2 people on here, it'll grow. I just started doing this live thing anyways, and the truth of the matter is, look at my videos. They're nothing fancy. I'm just speaking from the heart and telling you how I've been successful. All right, let me know what you need from me and share if you would. Be good. I'll be back later with a couple shorts.